I don't know, but this show, like, after watching like the first 3 episodes, I'm like in this.
You're
like,
into
I would be very surprised if it got canceled.
So it stars Ugly Betty's America Ferrara. She's been in a bunch of stuff, and also I can't think of his name right now, but he was in Mad Men, and he's fantastic in it.
He is. I mean, he's like a completely different person. Like
Completely different. But no, it has like it's definitely one of those shows where you're going to watch it and say, hey, I've seen that guy stand up before, or hey, I've seen that guy in something else. But definitely has that Office quality to it as well.
Yes, The Office. Yeah.
Because there's no laugh track, and just the way it's filmed is very Office-like.
You know what it kind of reminded me of? Like every time I watch it, it's more reminiscent of like Office Space.
Oh, totally.
Like,
yeah.
that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, no, definitely. Some kind of combination between like The Office
and
Office
Space. Definitely.
Yeah, so definitely check that out. The first 3 episodes are on demand right now. It's called Superstore.
You also, all right, talk about this show, because we watched the first episode tonight.
Yeah.
And I did not find any of it funny.
No, and I
Maybe
knew
there
you
was like
wouldn't.
2 things, but it's just, I don't know. I'm not a big Eva Longoria. Eva Longoria.
Eva Longoria.
All right.
You had it right.
Whatever. She was like hot at one point, but anyway.
She still is so hot.
I think she's had her like.
No, she's like a fine wine. So I was a huge Desperate Housewives fan, and
She was good in Harsh Times. All right.
I never saw Harsh Times.
Yeah, you did. It was Christian Bale, and remember he was like crazy, and he was in the army.
All right, I'll act like
Yeah.
I've seen it, like I did with Twilight.
You have seen it because we watched it.
Anyway, I was a
Oh
big
my
Eva
God.
Longoria fan in Desperate Housewives. Thought she was very funny. She's just as a comedic timing. Eva Longoria is very funny. So she is in this new show. It's called TeleNovela, and it's exactly how it sounds. It's a telenovela within a telenovela. So it's a comedy and brand new. I don't know who the creators are and what they've done before, but I thought it was pretty funny. Definitely some relatable humor in there, and everybody in the show is beautiful. So I would definitely recommend checking it out. I've only seen 1 episode, so I don't really... but judging on that, I like it. I'm just really afraid that it's going to get canceled, so I'm not going to like it too much.
Yeah, but after watching it, like from an outside eye, like I just didn't find it funny. If something's gonna make me laugh, like I'm gonna laugh, but I feel like they were really trying too hard, and it's going for, you know, that cracking on the over the top Spanish, you know, soap opera.
The telenovela. That's
Yeah,
what it's called.
right.
Yeah, that's the point.
No, I know, but for me, it's like I find that stuff funny watching it on its own. I feel like making a joke out of what is already funny is like taking it is going too far. But that's just me. I mean, I don't really think it's gonna last because I just don't think it's good. But I don't know. So those are some like shows that are out now.
It reminded me of the Californians.
Well, yeah, but the Californians is supposed to be over the top.
I know,
stupid.
but this is also over the top.
Yeah, I mean, like that's just what that is. This is like over the top, but I don't know. It's just not. It wasn't working for me. I thought it was dumb. But hey, you know, for your sake, I hope it stays on.
It's called telenovela, and
we
it's
know
on
what
demand.
it's called. You've already said it like 8 times. One other thing I do want to talk about as far as actually going into kind of movies is before Christmas, you and your girlfriends went to see the Krampus, which I didn't see.
It's just called Krampus. It's just, there's no
whatever.
It's called Krampus.
Well, I think I say the Krampus because I'm stuck on the fact that my buddies came out with that song, The Krampus Comes Tonight.
Okay.
So, which all of you can hear if you want to go to redbeardpodcast.com. You can listen to the song. Also, you can go to the KrampusCollaborative.com and check out all of their stuff. So they released the song specifically about the Krampus.
I hope they're paying you for all of this press.
Oh, dude, I have no problem shouting them out. They deserve it. And it's honestly, they're not getting paid for it. All the proceeds go to, supporting the urban arts. So I hope that they, should get money for this and raise great proceeds and stuff. It's awesome. So anyway, what did you think of this movie? Was it good?
I mean, it was all right. It wasn't like anything that I would highly recommend.
But like from the
feel
trailer, it's all the comedic actors.
Yeah, but it's not that.
But that's
not meant
what
to be
kind of
funny.
throws you off,
Yeah, it does throw you off. It's like when Will Ferrell and what's her name, Kristen Wiig, did that weird Lifetime movie, which people thought was supposed to be funny, but it was a drama. Anyway,
isn't that the one with like Tobey Maguire or whatever that was? Or that was, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, look it up later. So Krampus, there's really no reason to like go see it at this point because like Christmas is over, but if you're feeling like you want to be in the Christmas mood when it comes out on demand or whatever, then absolutely check it out. Like if you're bored one Saturday afternoon and you need something to do. No, it was obviously meant to be kind of silly. Like you said, a bunch of comedic actors are in it. The actual Krampus itself is very creepy, very weird, and I will never be able to look at gingerbread men the same way again.
I mean, I want to see it. I just didn't get to the theater to check it out. I mean, it looked kind of hokey to me, but you said the Krampus was scary.
Yeah, he was really scary.
Which is hard for me to believe.
Or she. I don't know. You have to see it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to check it out. But I don't know. From the trailer, it didn't really look too scary to me. I mean, I definitely will check it out. I'll try to get Jim to watch it, which probably isn't going to happen. So, Krampus. Yeah, guys, check it out. If you're still in the mood to see a horror movie after Christmas, I feel like it's still the kind of Christmas season until the New Year's pass. Couple movies that I do want to see. I do want to see The Big Shot, which I've heard.
The Big Short.
Excuse me. Yeah, sorry, The Big Short. With Christian Bale, Steve Carell. I mean, there's a lot of great actors in this movie. If you guys haven't seen the trailer, check it out. It really looks good, and from the people that I've talked to that have seen this movie, they have nothing but good things to say about it. Mm-hmm. So I definitely want to see that. We were originally thinking about going to see Daddy's Home today, but just kind of decided to chill.
My brother saw it.
Did he? Did he like it?
He said he gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. So
really?
Yeah. He said Mark Wahlberg was really funny.
Yeah, I mean, I think when I found out that Mark Wahlberg and Farrell were doing another movie together, I was like, I feel like they're trying to repeat the other guys.
Oh, absolutely.
That's honestly what they're trying to do. So maybe they were trying too hard. Same thing that happened with Dumb and Dumber, which you think Dumb and Dumber 2 was hilarious.
It's freaking hilarious.
Okay, let's talk about that for a second.
I really don't want to.
No, we have to. We have to talk about it. I think that it wasn't as good as it could have been because they were over the top stupid. Like, you and I are huge fans of Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big thing for us, that movie. Mm-hmm. So, we love the first movie, hands down, best movie ever. But you didn't think that they were, like, I felt like they were stupid, like mentally retarded in this movie.
Well, I feel like that was almost the point. It was like they were doing a bigger, supersized version of Harry and Lloyd. Like, years and years later, and the humor in it is hilarious. You can never top the original. We all know that when it comes to sequels. We get it. But this movie, you have to watch it again because I watched it the other day. It was on HBO. Hilarious. It was so funny. So many underrated jokes in it. I thought some of the humor was actually a little bit more sophisticated than the first
I don't know.
movie.
Maybe I'll have to watch it again. But Jack, your cousin, actually, we talked about it on Christmas, and then he, like, a couple days later, he watched it, and he's like, "Hey, I watched Dumb and Dumber 2 yesterday." He's like, and I totally agree with you. He's like, they really went, like, over the top to the point where it wasn't funny.
You cannot take it that seriously. It's Dumb and Dumber for a reason.
Yeah, but Dumb and Dumber, not like dumb and retarded. It was just like, I don't know. They went a little too far on that, in my opinion. A couple other movies I want to see. The Hateful Eight, Quentin Tarantino, obviously killing it in theaters. Not as big as Star Wars, but The Hateful Eight is getting, like, rave reviews. Everybody is loving it. Don Carrara, who's been on Tony Flyin Solo a couple times, went to see it last night, had nothing but great things to say about it. And they're actually giving out, like, programs like for this movie, like special programs where it's only in select theaters right now, but Rhode Island is lucky enough to have it in Providence Place, where they're doing, like, the 70 millimeter film and so forth. And there's also, because it's 2 hours and 47 minutes long, there is a 15-minute intermission in the middle of the film, which is what they used to do back in the day with a lot of films when they were longer. There would actually be an intermission. So it's kind of cool that they're doing that. I overheard one of my buddies talking about it at work, and he said that he kind of had to take a piss, but, like, he's like, I'll wait because I know there's an intermission, but it's 2 hours and 50 minutes long, and the first intermission was like 2 hours and 15 minutes in. So, it's kind of towards the end of the movie, but everybody is, as far as acting goes and cinematography and the storyline is phenomenal. So I'm looking forward to that. And I think you want to check that out also.
Yes, I do.
One other movie that I want to talk about quickly is The Revenant. And I have talked about that before when I saw the trailer. If you guys have not seen the trailer yet, check it out. It's got Leonardo DiCaprio in it. And, oh, God, what's the other guy's name? I'm completely going blank. The guy who played Bane.
Tom Hardy.
Thank you very much. Tom Hardy's in it. So that movie looks phenomenal. And a buddy of mine, Lenny Schwartz, who was actually on our third episode, or I think, it was our third or fourth episode of the Redbeard podcast, where he talked about this past year's Comic-Con. He did go to see it, got an early screening of it, and said that it is excellent. It's a phenomenal movie. And Lenny's the type of guy that if something sucks, he's going to tell you that it sucked, and he shits on a lot of things. But when he says something's good, I kind of actually really want to check it out even more. Mm-hmm. And he said that this is most likely going to win DiCaprio an Oscar, which I'm hoping is the case, because I think that guy is so deserving of an Oscar more than most. And I'm really pulling for him. And there's a lot of people out there that don't like Leonardo DiCaprio and think he sucks as an actor, but I can't wait to see this film. And
those people suck.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why. I don't know what you don't see. I think he's a great actor, and he's very versatile and flexible, and he's dedicated to his characters. So, and he's done a lot. So I'm looking to see him win an Oscar for it. We'll see what happens, but I'm pulling for him in that film. Other than that, those are just some of the things that I wanted to talk about this week. There really isn't a ton of stuff, guys. I think the only thing left is, figure out what you guys are going to do for New Year's. I don't think you know what you're doing for New Year's. You got a party to host of some sorts. I might be stopping by. I don't know yet, so we'll see, because I did that last year. But anyway. So, anyway.
Well, I hope you do.
Yeah,
is that what you wanted me to say?
No, I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. You got to do your thing. I don't know. I went there last year. It's at a club.
Yeah. So let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. It's not for everybody. Anyway, yeah, I want to wish you guys a happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And I hope everybody had a great holiday. This is going to be one of my shorter episodes of Tony Flyin Solo. A lot of new stuff to talk about on Wednesday with Cooley and I. We are going to be talking about the first episode of a show called Second Chance, which you and I watched.
I'll let you and Cooley talk
all
about
I want to know is just one quick thing. Give me just a quick what you thought of it.
I can't wait to see episode 2.
Yeah,
I really am really into it, and I think Fox needed a big dramatic hit. Mm-hmm. They actually kind of hit it out of the park when it came to comedies this year, because both John Stamos' show, Grandfathered, and Rob Lowe's show.
DUI?
No.
Just mess.
No. Rob Lowe's show. What with The Grinder, whatever.
Oh, yeah, Grandfather?
No.
Rob Lowe. Okay, yeah.
So both of those shows got picked up. So comedy-wise, Fox did pretty well. But they didn't really have that big drama that they've been missing. So, and I think this could be it. I mean, they have the X-Files coming back, which
X-Files
is
going to kill it. Oh, so good.
But I'm excited about Second Chance.
I mean, I liked it. You liked it. All I know is that Cooley, I'm going to leave you guys with this, but Cooley did watch the first episode, and if you guys want to check it out, it's on Hulu. And Fox, I saw it on YouTube. They were premiering it somewhere. You can watch the free episode. I think it's on demand, but whatever. Check it out. We are going to be talking about that on Wednesday, and all I know is that Cooley doesn't feel the same as Bekah and I do, so that will be an interesting little debate. So check out Wednesday's Redbeard podcast. We're also going to be watching Lucifer, which is a new show coming out. I have the first episode of that, so I'm going to check that out, and we're going to talk about that on Wednesday. So everybody, hope you had a nice holiday. Have a great New Year, and I will see you guys next week. One final reminder, we do have a change to the schedule, which will be in effect as of January 1st. So Monday is the Redbeard podcast. Wednesdays will be Tony Flyin Solo, and Fridays will be Hanging with Cooley, guys. So make sure that you kind of check out that schedule, and that will also be updated on redbeardpodcast.com, and we'll be posting that on, as usual, Twitter at Redbeard Podcast. And I want to thank my beautiful fiance for joining me on this episode of
Thanks
Tony
for calling
Flyin
me
Solo.
beautiful, even though I have no makeup on.